Okay, start the stream.
Alright, it's going. I just need a link here in a second. But don't wait for me. Go.
Don't cross the streams.
Alright, it's live.
Okay. Okay, let me... Come on, go downward.
Hanging tough.
Oh, oops.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll delete those for now. Okay, you should be seeing... Where is it? Okay, there. And...
I can see my tag,
you should turn off Explorer mode. Because the stuff that you just removed is still showing up, just gray. I can't.
True, well, it'll be useful
right,
later, but
really
anyway.
I moved off the screen anyway, but... Whoa.
Oh, I don't.
Lasers.
We're in space.
Little did you know, this was Star Wars. Or a war in stars.
Mm-hmm.
No, so...
has sight.
Yeah, you might not, if you can't see, unless you don't have dark vision.
Oh.
I see nothing.
Okay. Huh. Dynamic lighting.
Oh yeah,
that's
should
old me.
Should be daylight.
Let me get new me on there. There we go.
Dark vision.
Yeah, but if his token doesn't have the has vision toggle checked, he wouldn't see anything.
Oh.
Even if he...
There we go.
I guess I had forgotten to do that. Okay, can you all see now?
I can see.
Yes.
I can see thugs and space anchors. What do you throw space anchors
to?
They call those
space
sky hooks.
So we begin in media res on a ship.
Who's this guy in front of us?
Well, so all are on the deck of a ship called the Moon Raider. You seem to have gotten into a fight here. Yes, some raiders appear to have boarded your ship. Your captain, Captain Sardax, lies on the deck nearby, her body ruined by shrapnel, saying to hold the top deck, grant them no quarter, and she's dead.
No.
You notice
middle bits sticking out of her, they're not supposed to be there?
Another person there who looks like unconscious was just struck by a stray crossbow bolt. And so far as you know, you're the only crew left. So, roll initiative.
Want to get the tracker out first? Yeah.
It's out.
Now I see it. Oh, look at this. All these 21s.
Wow, I feel left out, guys.
I need the Dex tiebreaker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I gotta put that on.
So I should have a 21.16. Damn it, Jim.
Damn it, Jim.
So, noises that shouldn't be there. We'll say those are spells going off.
Is there sound? I don't hear any sound.
I do.
Oh.
Very dramatic music.
Dramatic music and laser
coming
blasts.
Is it in
see
Roll20, Chris?
Yes.
Yeah.
If your browser volume is turned down, because I don't know why, but every time I open my browser, like Windows has turned the browser volume down.
Oh, my master volume's all the way
up. Open up the audio mixer and see if that's what it did.
Let's see.
Well, suffice to say, there is off screen another ship that is every now and again a ballista bolt your way. No laser blasts, but Kalen, you see two astral reavers
But I
on
hear
deck
lasers.
menacing you with their scimitars. What are you gonna do?
I did not sign up for this. I did sign up for this.
Under duress, maybe.
I am casting friends on this guy.
Oh, wow, interesting. So it completely charms them now, so they won't attack you and stuff?
It gives the charm condition, whatever 2024 defines the charm condition.
Huh.
You
Okay.
attack him.
Oh, I do have to get closer to do it, by the way. Sorry, forgot about that.
Make it so. Okay, let me. You can't attack the charmer or target the charmer. Huh. Okay. Wow. Okay, let me see what he thinks of your charm.
It might be all for naught.
Oh, yep. He does not seem charmed by your wittiness.
Please, mercy, please, sir. And I will hide behind the catapult.
Okay.
I have
let's see.
completed my turn.
Oh, huh. So, yeah, this man with a scimitar also seems to have helicopter blades mounted on his head that allow him to hover.
Go, gadget, helicopter headlights.
I mean, yeah, basically. Not that your character probably knows enough about physics for this to be odd, but
Are you
these
coming on to me?
these astral reavers do seem to have some rather odd features.
I mean, helicopter blades on top of your head seem perfectly fine to an auto gnome.
Alright.
They're
Okay,
probably
yeah.
jealous and like, hey, how can I do that?
Why don't I get any?
Okay, so Hilty, first roll a d20.
Oh?
Let's see what happens. Oh my. Okay, right before you go, another of them jumps aboard deck.
What happened?
When you put the other guy on the tracker, did it shift them?
Oh, did you like
Well, yeah.
Did you
So
just
I
turn
guess-
on your desk thing?
I guess actually Oobleck goes first,
I might have
so
slightly higher dex.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, let me see. I don't know how this spell works now. I want to do this because it's taking forever to open. Just to keep it quick. Oh, here we go. Oh,
So a man with reflective skin and a scimitar has just jumped on board and is menacing Tharthis with his wavy blade.
stop menacing with your wavy
I
blade.
menace at you.
All right, let me find my character sheet. Where did you go? Why did it go away? Got so many windows open right now. Okay, I think I'm just gonna stick with the old tried and true dissonant whispers. wish I could make him run off the deck. That'd be really funny. And I think I'm gonna do it at the guy that just appeared.
Okay.
They take this.
And I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm.
Where is that? There it is. Okay. Wisdom save. Ooh, he makes it.
Oh, well, he still takes half. So.
Yeah. What did you say to me, ooze boy?
I said fleshiness sucks. Actually, I whispered.
Okay. Now, roll.
Just a regular D20.
Yeah. See what happens. Ooh. Oh, jeez. That's a common result. Okay, before Hilty goes, another jumps aboard. Oops, okay.
Oh.
Wait, why are they now...
What?
Wait, where did... Okay, there we go. Okay. Now Hilty.
Why did I go last after Hilty now? I should go again.
Timey-wimey.
I will rage. And then, in a very methodical, mechanical fashion, I will begin moving towards my opponent while windmilling my dual hand axes.
Machine rages against you.
Wow, that's pretty good.
In Soviet Spelljammer. Ah, okay, that guy. Okay, and where it is? Okay, you hit.
Is it
Ooh, okay.
damage? Yes, it is.
So yes, you see it's an odd effect, but you see the reflection of your hand axe gleaming against his skin as you send it flying into him and bury it deep in his thorax? Chest.
Thorax.
And
Dead already?
no, this one's humanoid, but he is down.
Ooh.
Nice.
I was about to roll my offhand, but that's a bonus action, which I used a bonus
To
action
rage.
to activate rage, so I don't have
Oh
one.
yeah.
And also, it looks like he's dead. So
Mhm.
Because I dissonant whispered him
Yay.
too, so.
he's never gonna dance again.
Well,
Can't you feel he's got no rhythm?
Yep.
I'm gonna dance again. Just give me a few more
Should have
levels.
known better than to cheat a friend.
Oh, now I understand. Okay. Okay, so this guy who just jumped on, a man with enormous ears and an enormous nose, runs over to Tharthus and menaces him with his scimitar,
Oh, not menaces.
which 19, I think, is a hit for
Oh, yeah.
4 damage.
Oh, that is 20, that's a third of my health. Whoops, not 8.
Not 2/3.
Yeah, there we go.
You came to the wrong space neighborhood, the Flacketh lover.
Hey. If there's one thing I'm not, it's a Blacketh lover, alright?
Sure,
I may be a good
Bumlicker.
Yankee, but I don't love Blacketh. So,
And this one, not being so charmed by Kaelin, is running over to engage him.
Not the face! Not the face!
Jake's famous battle.
my real
Oh,
ticket.
wow. So, maybe you shouldn't have said not the face, because he did, in fact, get the face.
Oh, no.
He hit doing 7 damage.
Well, I'm taking a nap.
Boy, that escalated quickly. Okay, Zarthus.
Alright, just for calling me a Blacketh lover, I'm gonna beat this guy down. With a great sword. How do I... Oh, there it was. 7 damage.
Okay, yeah, you make a really nasty gash in his chest, and he is clutching his sides, but he's still up for now. Barely.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, and roll a d20, Brian.
Oh boy.
Okay. Gee, that's a common occurrence. Hey, guess what? There's another.
Where are these damn things coming from?
Oh, just over the sides. There's another ship
Beneath
that
us.
you don't see.
Grab.
Alright, before my turn's over, I'm gonna use second wind.
Wind.
Wow. Maximum healing.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh, golly. Okay, so the new one, who, so this one, a human who looks to have a giant goldfish bowl head containing a floating brain has just jumped onto the ship and come to, assist his comrade who was just brutally slashed. That looks like a miss on Zarthus. And this last one, I think, will shoot his crossbow at Ublek.
No!
That is a 16, so 6 damage,
Oh.
Ublek. As you're not sure what exactly is a vital organ in a plasmoid, but it gets pretty close and buries itself pretty deep in your
Ow! My
plasma.
cellulose!
Yeah. Okay, Kaelin, make a death save and roll a d20.
Where's death save on here? There it is. That's gotta be it.
Oof.
Ow. Ow. And roll a d20.
Oh, wow, a new result. Okay. Okay, well, that's
I gotta
not...
be making a new character tonight.
Well, this isn't really going to affect you, but an untended coil of rope slams into, Kaelin, not that he really notices, And it unfurls and reduces your speed by half until the end of their turn.
At least it didn't knock me over the ship's edge, so.
Actually, with your luck,
It could, yeah.
with your luck, we'll say it wraps around your neck.
Wow.
It's turning blue.
Okay, Oobleck, roll a d20.
Oh, no. All right. 8.
Okay, well, that's another one coming over the side.
All right.
Seems like they all rolls seem to make one come
Yeah,
over
right.
the side.
All right. Oobleck's gonna run over here.
Except for 15. That makes you
I'm
get.
gonna hide behind this pillar from the guy who's shooting me with crossbow bolts. I'm gonna point at the guy over here, and I'm gonna say, "Get away from her, you bitch!" and use vicious mockery. I'm just gonna throw movie quotes out all the time. I think.
Cool.
Okay.
You should
Well.
form yourself to look like Ripley from the movie when you do it.
Yeah, right.
And Jamie's missing it.
Your hand turns into a pulse rifle.
Yeah, that's it.
At least the shape of one.
Game over, man. Game over. Well, that's later.
So, roll your damage.
All right. Ooh, it's a D6 now on vicious mockery. That's decent. Woo wee.
Oh, wow.
And disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Well-
Not that it matters.
Yeah, you seem to have greatly upset this,
I'm not a bitch, all right?
this one.
Sounds like a bitch.
Is that one that you did?
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Oh, she was in the loader then, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not even a canine, man! Okay, Hildy, roll a d20. Okay, well, you can guess where this is going.
That's what she said.
Every roll doesn't matter. Every
Practically.
No, Jim rolled one and it ended up being a rope that smacked him instead.
Wrapped around his neck, you know.
Jim rolled strangulation.
For a 15.
Jim rolled squanching.
Squatchy.
Ooh, what's this one? Oh, another reflective skin man. Looks strangely like the one you just killed, actually. Like, remarkably the same. Just jumped onto deck.
Okay. I'm actually gonna move here. And we'll give the offhand attack to the guy to my left.
Oof. Roll that beautiful crit damage. Which is
It rolled whispered. I didn't see that.
oh, yeah. Yeah, looks like we rolled regular damage, which, well, you can just add a d6.
Okay. I rolled a 1.
Okay,
Oh god! I rolled another 1. Oh, Jesus. So I rolled a 1 when I hit the damage button, and then when I added the extra d6, I rolled another 1. Because I got
okay.
a total of 4 damage with a +2 from rage.
Wow. Okay, yeah, so you expertly cut off this guy's pinky Like, it looked like you were just going for it, like, I'm just gonna really ruin this guy's day, but not actually hurt him that much.
So I'm gonna hit the guy in front of me, this guy, with the main hand. Oh.
That's a hit. Okay. And you bury that axe deep in his thigh. Oh my. Okay. Now, many bandits. This one will continue wailing upon Xanthus. Tharthus.
Zarthus, yeah.
And that's a miss. Next one, after being upset by Oobleck, will run over to attack him. With disadvantage. Oh, but still hits him for 3.
Ow! I was saving that.
As he skims the top layer off your
Little ooze flies off.
what would be chest.
Mine!
His amniotic sac, his liquid's gonna ooze out.
Okay, Zarthus, roll a d20. Okay, well,
Yes.
I guess you can guess what's coming.
I don't have any AoE.
Not anymore.
Yes-ish.
Oh, I'm upright.
Yep.
I think we're
I'll
doing
attack the guy in front of me again.
wrong.
Well, that's a hit. Okay, yeah, you just split that guy straight down the middle. He won't be a problem.
That will be my turn.
The other guys will, however. So, this one, yeah, I think he will go for Hilty, and, wow, this one was a little overzealous and, threw his scimitar off the ship, trying to hit Hilty.
You're
This
you're not
one
good at this, are you?
It's first day.
will...
Maybe he's trying to hit you with his hilty.
Okay,
Oh, Chris.
this...
These guys that have reflecting skin.
Yeah.
Would any of us know what those guys are, or is that something we haven't encountered before?
Something you haven't encountered before, probably.
Okay.
Something you would guess. This one fires his crossbow in the general direction of Oobleck, but misses.
I'm behind covering.
Yay!
It was headed right for your stomach, but you opened a hole in the middle, so it passed through.
And this one is, wow.
Oh no.
This one is doing a downward slash at Tharthus and buries his scimitar in the deck of the ship.
Is that a yoga move?
Does that mean it went through me and into the ship, or he completely missed and just hit the ship?
He completely missed you and it went into the ship.
Okay.
And it is a Yogan move now.
Downward slash.
And that, after Kaelin does his death save and continues to bleed out,
And
that's-
choke out.
I'd like to help you,
Oh,
but
yeah.
That's when a thunderous explosion shakes the ship. There's a mangonel boulder hits the center of the ship and just cracks the whole thing in half. filling the air with splinters of wood. Bodies are hurling every which way.
Don't
The
breathe that
section of
in.
your ship that you're on is drifting off away from the rest of the ship, so you're probably going to get stranded in space.
This escalated quickly.
And that's when everything stops.
It was all just a dream.
Simulation over.
Wreckage hangs motionless. Reavers freeze in the middle of their attacks. Even the stars stop twinkling. The illusion of wild space melts away, and you find yourselves in one of the magical chambers of the simulation deck. Your memories slowly fitting back into place. You recall that being warned that your first experience of a wild space simulation would be disorienting to test your ability to function under pressure.
I think Captain Kirk wanted
Too many. Close.
Star Trek 2.
Kobayashi Maru.
I want to be the only captain to ever win the no-win
Knows
scenario.
how to hack illusions.
Okay, now I'm putting you on the map here. Oh, and you no longer have HP, apparently. By the way, you can heal yourselves to full and regain all your resources.
So basically a long rest.
Yeah.
Oh, hot diggity dog. Good goddamn.
A hulking figure emerges from the center of the explosion. A Hadozi with a missing wing flap, wearing a military uniform bristling with medals. The air around her smells like cigar smoke.
I snap to attention. Oh, I didn't even see that you put us on the simulation deck. We're so tiny.
So this monkey lady here,
All scars, yeah.
as you can see, Boatswain Tardo growls, the Battle of Hikatha didn't go so well for Captain Sardax and her crew.
Tardo?
Tardo.
It's very
Tardo, yes. But her last battle makes a good testing ground for new recruits and simulation. So yes.
The whole time I'm sitting with one appendage up.
Am I supposed to be able to see where we are? I can see the token, like the name, but it's all blackness.
Oh, you still can't.
Oh,
Still can't see.
Oh,
I've somehow lost sight again.
okay.
Ah!
There, okay. Can all of you see now?
Yes.
Possible I'm seeing too much.
The whole map.
I'm seeing what looks like a hallway or something over here, but I don't think it's supposed to be a hallway.
It's just a border between the images.
Right. I'm seeing through
Oh.
planes.
Through the universe.
I've pierced the veil. Oh God!
Wait.
It's all
Seeing
flat.
the world between worlds.
Okay, that is not supposed to happen. I thought there was a... Apparently I didn't actually put a border
Solid
there.
line.
Huh. So yeah, disregard the space between the spaces.
What has been seen cannot be unseen. We're living a lie.
Yeah, you have delusions. Your character believes that he's just a pawn in a greater game.
I'm a simulation.
I'm seeing the grid.
I'm just a
You ever
token.
notice how we can only walk in 5-foot steps? And how we move faster when we move diagonally?
If it was a hex grid, though, that would be different.
Okay. Now it should be properly just showing this area.
So
Okay.
Spelljammer Academy is a giant rock in the ocean.
In the ether.
Is that a beam shooting
Astral
up into
Sea.
the space? No, I think it's on Forgotten Realms.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
we'll get to that. You will recall that shortly. It's this. Huh.
Jim's,
I know what this pipe
Jim's a
does.
lady now.
Well, illusion magic will make him seem so.
Yeah, I did say get away from her, you bitch, but I figured that was just because I can't tell gender.
Exactly. Exactly. He heard it.
I won't notice a difference. You types look all alike.
Agreed.
So you are currently in the simulation chambers, which are large circular spaces with rune-scribed walls that channel potent magical power, and contain training versions of spelljamming helms, as well as clearly they were using a wide variety of illusions to simulate a battle. This was actually, you were just arrived on Spelljammer Academy this morning aboard the Belligerent, a chartered galley that came out of Waterdeep and picked up passengers and crew in the Moonshay Isles, Baldur's Gate, Candlekeep, and Port Nyanzaru.
That's right, was Candlekeep.
Yeah. Though perhaps, I suppose, Tharthus and Hilti probably arrived aboard a Spelljammer from space. Since they were together, but Ublek and Kaelin and others arrived aboard this water vessel. And it came to the mysterious Isle of Nimbrel off the coast of Chult, which is a 2,000-foot high column of rock that juts up from the cliffs of the island's west coast, and is used as kind of the center of the Spelljammer Academy, an organization that was created to basically train crews and pilots, spelljammers, for spelljammers to
Magical preserves.
protect Toril. Sorry, what did you say?
I said, do they train us how to make various magical preserves?
If you'd like to institute a course, you're welcome to. However, what's important right now is this rather large winged monkey lady is going up to each of you and chewing you out quite harshly for your performance. So first, Kaelin, well, maybe groveling magically at that guy could have helped under better circumstances, but really didn't, did it?
No,
And
but
then
luckily I had my hero to save me. Bat in my eyes.
Yeah, a fat lot of good that did when your ship exploded. And you caught a blade right in the face. Good thing it won't actually leave a mark.
Yes, it is. My father would have something to say about that, he says. He doesn't have a father.
Sounds like you and your father need to have a talk. Is everything okay?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Well, just wondering if you need to talk later, we can. But
It's the
right.
boobs, isn't it?
The plasmoid,
Bring it, sir!
Black, you don't need to keep saluting like that.
Oh, sorry, sir, my
unless
bad,
you're
sir!
stuck in that position.
I just kind of sucked the arm back in.
But you... Well, I will say... not sure why your insult affected him so well, but... props on that, I
It has
guess.
an effect on people,
Guess he was
sir!
sensitive about that term.
I wasn't hiding, I was
But
taking
I guess
cover,
your mouth...
sir.
Well, that helps, sometimes.
That-
But I guess your mouth might help you in some combat situations.
I could be really loud, sir!
You, Githyanki, Zarthus, not bad. Not bad. You could have dodged that attack, but you took some down. Not bad.
I'll take it under advisement.
And you, Autognome, I'm kind of impressed, you know? Good work. You move like clockwork, as they say.
Ha!
I am engineered for killing.
Well, I can tell. Keep it up. Anyway, that's our combat simulation. You're dismissed for now, but, for the rest of your orientation... And she hands each of you a, handy little pamphlet almost, which I just showed to you. For the rest of your orientation, complete these tasks to get yourself settled in and squared away, and then come back to me when you're done.
Wait, we get a ship?
Service weapons!
You will not be getting your own ship. You will be mostly seeing the ins and outs of some of the ships with Kip and Pick, but if you perform well, you will be serving aboard the ships later
Sir, are we going
on.
to be assaulting gymnasiums frequently? Because why would we need an entire course on it?
If by assaulting you mean practicing in the gymnasium to get
Oh!
proper physical
Oh, my
fitness,
I missed that. I misunderstood.
you could call it an assault of sorts when there's illusionary explosions happening all around you, but that's just to get you in decent fighting shape, and she makes a significant look at Kaylin.
What shape would you like?
Probably more like this.
I look like Patrick Starr for a minute.
She sighs. I didn't mean it like that, but if you have to ask, something more like Zarthus, or even better, Hilti here.
Do my best to look like a mechanome.
Very rounded and squishy
Right,
edges.
right. It's hard to get those precise gear works to to look right.
It's trying to squish down to my height as well, and it's not quite working.
Yeah.
But it's really more about the muscles underneath and how you use them than what they look like.
I'm at a disadvantage.
No
Well,
muscles.
I have no muscle.
well, then you'd better learn to move those pseudopods. Right, and I would recommend going to administration first, as you will need your uniforms to access many of the areas. You say and you see at the bottom of the pamphlet this security warning. You see, we take security very seriously here at the Academy, especially with the recent thefts, and not everyone's allowed just anywhere. You need the proper security clearance based on, well, you'll get your uniforms, which will give you cadet access, and these are coded in the different colors. So on the map you'll see different colored circles. Those will show you the minimum level that is required to access that level. Some of them require a higher level for certain areas, like the docks, the sea docks you came in it on are green for many areas, but the cargo docks you need to be an actual sailor to enter.
Okay.
Is blue a sailor?
It said
Yes.
Security warning.
What is purple?
Office administration. Or officer.
Is there a map key?
No, he
Yeah, in the lower left. There's also a map key in the lower left.
Ah, okay. But right now you are visitors without a uniform, which is green, so you have very limited access, and she recommends going to administration to get your
How
uniforms
do we get
for that
through
purpose.
various levels without going through other areas? I guess go out around the outside, it looks like.
Yeah, there's a winding network of stairs throughout, both on the outside and in the inside of this column, so you can pass by them. So looks like you'll have to go quite a distance down to reach administration.
I am on my way.
Oh, right.
I grow an extra set of legs so I can run extra fast.
Museum and then
It's-
headquarters.
It's like the silo. In reverse.
Probably you're faster if you turn into a wheel and just roll down.
Yeah, if I wasn't wearing equipment, I would definitely do that.
Oh yeah.
If salt were applied to your surface, would you dissolve?
No, but I would be tastier.
Stay here. I'm getting some salt.
Okay. Hopefully not too loud.
Episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force where there's a lump of sentient mold.
Ooh.
One of the characters got sick, so he told the other character to eat part of his head because he was half penicillin. And he was like dipping him in ranch, and then by the end of the episode, the mold character, who's like super kind and friendly and just helpful, he's almost dead because this other character's just eating him just because now. He's like, at this point, I gotta say, you're better without the ranch.
I saw that.
So, yeah, you are out kind of in the middle of the ocean with churning waters far below, but otherwise it's a pretty peaceful place.
Right. Well, if we head to administration,
I really hope they catch those thieves.
I don't even know what was stolen.
Oh, a few things I heard.
Hmm.
I brought everything I have with me, though.
Oh.
Activating suspicion cycle.
Well, you're dismissed and able to go where you want, so...
Well, I do know that we have to go and
Get our,
do our orientation tasks,
yep,
so
Yep. I'm.
let's go see what they'll give us for a package.
Beautiful.
Don't you find it restrictive to wear clothing?
Really? I just kind of ooze out of the leather armor. And then back into it.
Clothing just
Well-
wet.
So does this woman I know from Waterdeep, but wasn't quite the way you do it.
Oh, my.
All right, so we're walking down and destroying our knees in the process.
Those of you who have knees.
Yes.
My
Okay.
joints are rated for 5 billion cycles.
Okay, so you head on down to administration.
I'm here for my welcome pack.
Okay.
Fresh off the boat.
Okay, 1 second.
He seems gullible enough that you might be able to teach him to ooze out of his leather outfit in the same fashion without him understanding
Gullible
the
or just
ramifications.
really convincing? Disarming.
Hey, someone roll a
Does he need
d8.
no arms?
Ooh, yes.
See if you get another bandit.
The answer is yes.
It's only a model.
He
All,
jumps.
all numbers are bandits.
Yeah, right.
Doesn't matter what die
Okay.
you're rolling from now on. Every time you roll a die, a bandit shows up.
Damn it.
Rolling a stealth check, a bandit shows
Stop
up.
rolling that die.
And you fail. Sucks to be you.
He shows
He
up and
spots you
he
immediately.
shows
Okay.
up and spots you. There he is.
As you move into the administration, you hear a magical voice announce, "All purple rank security officers report to the sky dock for docking inspection."
Is that us? Is that us?
Then, no, you.
Are you an officer?
Maybe. I haven't gotten
No,
my
you're
outfit
not.
yet.
So you see, behind a desk looks like, well, maybe Ublek may not have seen, but Zarthus and Hilti. Actually, I think I'll have Zarthus and Hilti roll intelligence.
Oof.
Oh. That's right. I'm Zothis. Apparently I just failed because I didn't even know you were talking to me.
It's just rolling the
just
straight
straight up.
ability.
Yeah.
All right.
Aha! I rolled a 3.
Well,
Plus 0.
most of you, other than Zarthus, are rather startled and not sure what this is, but behind the desk is what looks like a semi-humanoid and human-sized praying mantis. Zarthus, you recognize a Thrycreen when you see one. But there is a Thrycreen there sitting at a desk. one hand absent-mindedly sorting some papers, another kind of passing another paper to someone who's walking by, and seems to be talking into a sending stone held by a third arm. But looks like this Thrycreen is the one manning administration, the reception desk.
Is he also critiquing somebody's financial aid form or something?
Yeah, you do hear a slightly chittery voice saying, "Academy accounts payable. Sorker speaking. Please hold. How can I help you?"
Outfit.
We were sent here to get our outfits,
Welcome back.
uniforms.
I point at the thing on the orientation list.
Oh yes, the new cadets. Well, welcome to Nystra Lyle. I hope you have a nice stay and productive time in your training. Each of you will get yourself a red cadet uniform, plus a spare, and she hands you each two of them at once with different arms. A toiletry bag, a requisition voucher worth 50 gold to spend at the Academy stores, and a blue level security helmet. I believe you will need this helmet to reach the sky dock for your orientation. This helmet will temporarily give you the access level of a sailor.
Can I try to palm my voucher?
Sure.
So that okay.
So we each
Make
got
it a sleight of hand roll, I guess.
Oh, seriously? Come on, D20s. D20s suck. Well, I palm it and I say, excuse me, sir / I did not get my voucher.
Oh, but I just saw you sneak it into your sleeves.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. Silly me, it slipped.
Yes, do pay more attention to your surroundings. Oh, please hold. Sorry, I have an important benefactor to talk to, so if you'll excuse me, I'm on the sending stone.
I look at my outfits. Red? Bad things always happen to people who wear red.
It's true.
Like me.
Imagine everything Oobleck touches becomes saturated in him, but when he lets go, it becomes dry again.
Right.
So if he's like, even his note that told him to come here is just like a dripping wet, soggy piece of paper that can't stay up, and then as soon as he lets go, it's dry again. It's just
Yeah. Because it's part of me. So I don't leave it behind. I like it.
Okay. So you have your welcome pack. Where are you going next?
Bunk assignment.
Okay, so just going down the list. I assume you're all sticking
a
together.
voucher for the
Oh,
store.
we can stop there on the way up.
Ah, true.
Let's go
Is that
shopping.
50 gold or a 50 gold
It's a 50
voucher?
gold voucher, so we gotta spend it here or lose it.
Yes, a voucher to exchange for something worth up to 50 gold. Okay, so are you stopping at the stores first?
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
Do they have any servants for 50 gold?
You want to
Probably.
buy a person?
Of course not. Just their
Yeah.
services.
As
Are
an
you
auto
talking
gnome being
to own
built-
or to rent, as it were?
Right. I guess that's accurate. Yeah.
Do we have a rent to own option? All right, no, I'm stopping. Sorry.
What about
It
a
does
lease?
beg-
That way you can trade them in for a newer model.
Every 2 years.
I mean, if they have auto gnomes, they're probably higher cost to own,
I would hope they don't own them at all.
or that.
You don't own me.
Just the parts I'm made from.
All right. So, do they have anything specific at the store that we can look through, or is it just like player
Let's see.
sample equipment?
It's basically anything common. Let me see, trying to find it just to make sure.
Like magic items?
Okay. So you can buy any common equipment, including, I will add, a potion of healing.
That would be the 50 gold right there.
A potion of
Yeah,
healing?
they're 50 gold.
Yes.
There's one in the store.
Well,
It costs 50 gold.
in that there are multiple available, but you could afford only one with your voucher.
You get the hoodie with the college logo on it.
No, they don't have that. And manning the desk is an auto gnome that you see here.
Mustachio Johnson?
You know him?
I don't know.
I guess.
Oh, you think all auto gnomes know each other? You don't own me.
Did
You don't own
link or
us.
pop it up? Because I don't see it.
Yeah, he did.
Mr. Blip?
Why is it being... Yeah, there it is. Why is my thing just being real laggy today? Ah, yeah.
So we can only get one item, right, regardless of the cost.
Correct, with the voucher.
Well, I'll grab a potion
Right.
of healing. Yeah,
Oh, it's singular.
sounds good to me.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna drag it on unless you do it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You do it.
So
Ah, new
the 1
recruits.
gold item.
I will get a shield.
Okay.
So I have one.
So yeah, this auto gnome's eye is flash yellow. Ah, new recruits. Welcome. What do you need?
One of those. Point at the potions of healing on the shelf.
Ah, yes, potions of healing. Quite the popular item. I'll have you know, we make these with the finest of swift thistle and peace bloom.
I just nod like I have any idea what that means.
We use the Azerothian recipe for these.
Can I get an oil change?
Ah, yes. 1 second, and he gets out actually pulls out from his tool belt a
I'm a Jiffy Lube on deck
bottle
7.
of WD-40. Actually,
Pull
this
up
will come.
bug in the bottom and then chugs the new bottle.
This will come free from charge. I know what it's like getting rusty joints, and I don't want that happening to you.
That's awful. What's a joint again?
Well, it's the part where two limbs connect and it rotates them so that they can move.
I
Like this.
demonstrate by moving.
Just get
Oh,
glassy eyed.
oh, like the body part. Oh,
What, did you think I was selling marijuana?
Space weed.
baby.
Or other stimulants or chemical substances?
Maybe.
Construction materials.
Is it an option?
Not here, though maybe if you asked around you could find someone. Not sure why you'd want those things, though. They don't really have any effect as far as I can tell.
Well, I know what I'm buying.
What are you getting?
I'm seeing if it actually added it or not. It doesn't see. Oh, there it is. Oh, it doesn't let me link it. Fine clothes.
And can I interest you in a glaive guisarme, or a rancer, or a volge? Bec de Corbin?
What about your second edition player's handbook?
Oh, wait, we don't have any of those. We don't have stats for bludgeoning polearms. Sorry. Or no, I was thinking of Lucerne hammers. We don't have any of those in stock.
Can you just take a non-bludgeoning and change the damage type?
Probably.
I mean, you could say that any weapon can be a bludgeoning weapon if you make it blunt enough and dull enough.
Alright, so let's go to the quarters. I call dibs on the first bucket.
Okay.
All yours. All yours.
That is the bedpan.
Come on, wake up. I gotta go.
You know what? Too late. Just stay there.
Okay. Now I gotta enable vision. Okay.
I get out of the
so
bucket
you were
and I just kind of do this, put my limbs out, and there's like a corkscrewing, like when you take a towel and you wring it, and then just yellow liquid seeps out from the blue. Thanks a lot.
I was thinking you shake yourself off like a
I'm gonna
dog.
get AI to animate this.
Yeah, don't suggest that, please, because we'll be standing near him.
I've seen some of the new AI animations that are coming out. They are freaking insane. It'd just be a matter of letting it trying to explain what I want.
Oh, what's that new Google
Yeah.
one? It's like VO3
Yeah.
or
Did you
whatever.
see the if biblical figures were influencers that came out? I think I saw it today.
No, I didn't watch any of that. I
It was
haven't
like
watched any
Moses
videos,
holding a
but that
webcam as the Red Sea was parted on both sides of him, and he's like, "Hey, those doubters out there, sup?" Something like that. It was really funny.
but that video I posted like last week or whatever was mostly about AI video and how it's affecting or may affect film and
It's
television.
crazy. The new stuff is insane.
Well, the fear is basically that like they're not quite there, but they're getting real close to the point where studios will just be able to say, "Oh, we don't need writers, we
Mhm.
don't need actors, we just type what we want and the AI will spit out a movie."
Yep.
Okay, so at your quarters, a GIF duty officer sees you all coming New cadets, welcome. I believe your assigned bunks are, and he looks down at a clipboard. Looks like that one by the window there for you and for Kaylin. The one next to it for Thorthus. This one for Hilty. And he looks at Oobleck. Well, I'm not sure if you'll want one, but this one for you, I guess.
I look at it.
So go ahead and
Aw.
stow your things in your locker and claim your bunk. Welcome.
I need a bucket. I need a bucket.
You just crawl into your Foot Locker.
Yeah.
There you go.
I
Slosh
throw
her
all
out
the
in
Foot Locker
there.
contents onto the bed and then just perfect fit. The face in the bottom of the Foot Locker. Ah.
The GIF kind of looks at you and says, well, usually those, do what you want.
My leather armor just kind of flops out of the Foot Locker and I close the lid. Oh, we got other things to do. Throw the lid back up, ooze into my armor. A couple more levels and I won't need armor. Yay! These pesky physical
I
objects.
don't armor now.
When you see a few people walk in,
Yeep.
in a line, apparently.
I see another
Um,
ooze.
Yeah, at the head is a rather haughty-looking moon elf, who kind of looks at you all disapprovingly and particularly sees the plasmoid lounging in its footlocker and has a look of slight amusement. Behind her looks like another, hopefully you just see the portrait and not all these stats, but another Thrycreen who seems to have a kind of workman's vest full of tools. And yes, another plasmoid with what looks like a scarf around its neck pseudopod, so to
It's
speak.
filled with jellyfish.
Is that so we can tell them apart?
Oh, maybe.
Like Ninja Turtles, there's got to be a red one, a yellow one.
Power swap.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Plasmoid.
Wait a minute, I'm seeing a theme of copying going on here.
Actually, huh? Yeah.
PK99. I don't like the sound of that guy. Don't put him on our team.
And at the rear, a rather heavy and large and slightly spiky looking kind of clockwork automaton thing. Looks a little bit like Hilty, but much meaner and larger.
So an upgrade version.
He introduced
Potentially.
himself as TPK, and I look at the other companions and I say, "Should we tell him?" Pointing at his three friends.
Yes, we should.
So are they just like here to, because they're in the other bunks, or are they looking for us?
Well, Make an insight.
Mm-hmm.
Though that may not be.
Not very good at it. See?
Interesting. Any of you who want to.
Hey, Chris, you might be right. I might be a little on the gullible side. I was just looking at my mental attributes.
Mental giant, you are
No,
not.
but I'm so lovable.
Well, initially you're not. Those who rolled are not really sure why they're here until the elf kind of steps forward and where is Kaylin in the room currently?
At her, sorry, currently. We need to give me a double-sided token. Bunk.
Okay, this one up here, or
What's
looks
that?
like
Yeah, the one
the
I was
one
standing next.
up here, or
Oh, I
looks like
thought
there's two.
I
here.
thought they, since they had ladders, they double bunk.
Oh.
I was getting right under.
Oh, okay.
Why am I making my character a slut?
Right? I'm the bard here.
Yeah, what the hell?
Because you're a charisma character, you can't help it.
Say what class are you?
Sorcerer, I think.
I'm a sorcerer, but I haven't got a lot of sleep lately, so I think it's affecting my judgment.
Jim's horny when he's tired.
Glad I know that now.
His characters are horny when he's.
You're not gonna come sleep over now? God damn it!
There goes your weekend.
It's a little fancy.
We'll talk.
Amanda's gone all weekend.
Oh, yeah. The cat's away, baby.
Well, this took a turn. You sure it's not just within the
I
game?
feel like Spelljammer is a goofy feeling setting, so I don't feel bad making stupid jokes and fourth wall references and shit.
Well, as long as they are kind of within the game and about the game.
Trying.
So, no, they don't pause, but as she walks by, she kind of remarks, "Oh, is that where you plasmoids sleep now?" And she walks over to Kaylin and kind of hurls her bag on her and kind of calls out, "Change of plan, Greenie. This bunk's mine now. Go tell the duty officer it wasn't to your liking, and we'll get ourselves swapped over. Tell him you've traded bunks with Vina."
They appear to be bunks.
Bunk pirates?
No, not them. I mean, they're bunk beds. There's an upper and lower.
I don't think so. And I take her bag and drop it on the floor and put mine on.
Oh? Are you questioning me, rookie?
You should ask her top or bottom.
I think you should be questioning your own choices, sweetheart. Have you seen your hair?
Get real.
Seen my hair? Why, yes, I just did my hair this morning. Why, do you like it?
You just did it this morning? Oh, Maybe I should help you this time. Tell you what, you take the bunk right over there, and first thing tomorrow, I'll help you.
So what kind of tone are you taking? Is it more, are you trying to be a little bit suave or more kind of forceful or
How about passive aggressive, and I'll roll persuasion?
okay.
Sassy passive aggressive. Sassive aggressive.
Sassive aggressive.
That's like smugnerant.
Okay, make an insight roll.
Now, don't make me make rolls that I'm not good at.
Okay.
Bandit shows up.
Well, she kind of sighs and picks up her bag and says, fine.
They lay out on the bunk.
No, don't mess your hair up too much. And then you just catch, at a softer tone. Would be a bit of a shame if you did.
I check my hair.
Yeah, the others there are just kind of looking on. Looks like she's kind of the ringleader there, but they're just kind of along for the ride. And finally she puts her bag on a different bed and gets squared away and then says, "Okay, we're going, TPK."
Was the campaign? Did it come with that guy's name, or?
What do you think?
I don't know. This is Chris. It could be anything.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking that too.
I'm tempted to not answer.
I could find out. But I don't want to ruin it for myself.
I'll put it this way, yes and no.
Chris?
Yes, in
no
that
answer.
I did get some additions, and this is an official part of those additions, but no in the sense that this is not part of the original adventure as written.
Did you
But
say
the
this was
name.
a second edition adventure? Or is this the one of the 5th edition ones?
This was the one that they were giving out on D&D Beyond in the lead up to Spelljammer's release.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah, I added
Of course
something.
you did. I'm enjoying it.
Okay, good. So they head out, and it looks like you have accomplished your task of claiming your bunks despite attempted interference.
But she left her stuff there, right?
Left her stuff in her foot locker for her bunk, yes.
Oh, it's probably locked.
Do you have a lockpicking
well,
skill?
isn't there an
No,
attendant
'cause-
here too?
I assumed we would have a thief. So what's that?
Like somebody in here that's assigning bunks and shit anyway that would get us in trouble if we were picking locks.
I don't see anybody.
The guy that assigned the bunks.
Right.
Yeah, they're out. They're
I
outside
could
the door.
likely use Smith's tools to attempt to pick a lock if I was requested of me.
Well, for that matter, I could probably use a oblique to open it. So
Just squeeze in there and tell you the contents.
Just
You're reading your
feel
diary
around.
from inside the footlocker.
Only if it's written in Braille.
I would say the smith's tools are way too large and not fine enough to do the job.
I believe it might say you can use them.
Do we have anybody that actually
Nah,
has
I think it might be the tinker
use
tool.
tools skill?
No, and I wasn't really attempting it because of that. So
I can,
that's
after a long rest, become proficient in
Oh,
these tools,
damn.
but I don't have it right now.
that sounds like a bard thing to me.
It's a get thanky thing.
That's cool. I know Kung Fu.
Well, I'll drop my spell anyway. It should be over probably by now after all the walking. So
Okay, where to next?
It looks like spelljamming ship inspection.
and ship
is next,
inspection.
yeah. We have to put on. You said we have to
Okay.
put on helmets to make us change. Something rank somehow.
Yeah, so normally you don't have the rank to get up here, but your helmet basically gives you temporary access to this area while you have been given it. So they let you through to the sky dock, which is the part at the top where they actually dock the
Is there a beam of light
Mhm.
shooting out of it?
Must be the climax of a superhero movie.
Yeah.
We'll say yes by this point. It is moving toward dusk in Spelljammer Academy. So yes, there is a bit of a light coming out that docks from
It's like a landing light.
the lights being on.
Okay.
Let's see. But you see numerous ships there, some of very odd design to you landlubbers. Again, those of you from out of this world have probably seen the squid ships and hammerheads and things like that, but to Kaelin, it's I mean, they're vaguely ship-shaped, but pretty outlandish.
It's a whole new world.
I was just going to start doing it.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Some of
Turn into a
them
carpet.
more fish-shaped, some of them even squid-shaped or insectoid.
Are any of them flying carpet shaped?
I could be.
No.
I could be.
Damn.
But you see a couple of gnomes
Oh, yeah,
there.
dozy named Abu.
Oh God.
What was that?
A dozy named Abu.
Nope. No twin gnome officers named Kip and Pick.
Oh, we need a
Both
Original parents.
wearing meticulously maintained uniforms and with white gloves, kind of Mickey Mouse-esque. Long black hair. One of them male, one of them female, with a red scar down the cheek. Ironically, she looks happier than the other one.
The one with the scar? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, well, hello. Here for the ship inspection.
Yes? Big smile.
Good, right this way. The other one kind of, not quite scowls, but looks very stern. Like, this is serious business. Ship
Do I
inspection
get a clipboard?
is serious business. if you need one, and she hands one out.
Yay!
Yes, you would better follow along. Let me
Following
see.
right behind and imitate movement.
Yeah. Sorry, trying to drag you to a different map, but this is difficult with the small. Okay, can you see or...
Not yet.
No,
Okay.
Oh,
I can
all
see
at the
a ship.
bottom, there's a
on the bottom.
silhouette of a ship.
Yeah, that's all I see.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. See anything up there?
Yes, I see a ship.
Well, I'll put you on the map. Oh, it does have... Well, temporarily I will disable dynamic lighting so you see the whole thing.
Ah, there we go.
Where are
No,
you?
not on there. That's why I didn't see a token.
Yeah, Vilthus, Varthus, and...
We're in the thorax.
Hammerhead. Oh, it's a fish. It doesn't have a thorax.
Yeah, so they take you onto the Hammerhead ship, and they start moving through kind of a checklist of things to inspect, and, but while they're inspecting, their, Pick says, "Oh, and feel free to ask us any questions about the ship and how to man it, and, all that good stuff. This is to make sure you know what you're doing on the ship, not just how to maintain it."
Are we expected to know what we're inspecting for?
Well, yes, after you get done, but I'll fill you in on the details as we're doing
It's
it,
like
okay?
the checklist has a list of things we're supposed to inspect, but instead I look at it as a list of parts on the ship. Tail, check. Wings, check. Sail, check. Yep, everything's here.
That's not how you're supposed to do that. Obviously, it's there. It's what kind of condition is it in?
Good to me from here.
If everything is not in perfect ship shape, things can get very dangerous out there.
I assume he's now confused with the term shape.
I can be ship shape.
I'm sure you can, but what he means is in good condition. No rust, no rotting, no loose parts, none of that stuff. So here's a new checklist. Don't be checking whether it's there. Check whether it's obvious problems with it. You get it?
Okay.
Well, the first problem I see is it's not me.
Yeah, the picture looks a little on the fleshy side.
Mm.
Is it on the fleshy side, or is it just shaped fleshy?
That's a good question. Let me check.
This is an out-of-game question.
Could also be an in-game question.
It could be.
It is made of wood. It's just in the shape of a...
This is kind of what I thought.
Wonder if there's a handout here of it.
Oh, tonight's gonna be a long
that
night.
nautiloids or whatever are the only ones that are sort of alive.
I don't know. Those Neo guy spider ships look like they might be giant space spiders.
I just like how the bottom picture looks like there's a couple of little guys at catapults.
Yeah, it does look like a little...
I think the one at the back is a well pump. Where
I
did you
just-
get the water from, buddy?
It just feels like they're just really stupid catapult people. They're like in front of it, getting ready to fire.
So they generally explain the ins and outs of how you would run a Spelljammer ship and what is required. To put it succinctly, unlike, well, for some of you already know this stuff, particularly the ones with the vehicle proficiency.
That's me.
The space vehicle proficiency. So really, this is all actually for Kaylin, I guess.
As it should be.
Is there really
But
space
basically,
vehicles?
yeah, I think both Oobleck and Hilti have the space vehicles proficiency.
Nice.
And I have navigator's
Gotta look
tools.
around on the ship and then stomp on the deck with 1 foot. Seems solid.
Okay, management doesn't actually have to know how to run.
You know that from experience?
Mm-hmm. I just have to know how to delegate. That's all I need to know.
Gotta know what you're delegating.
Somebody will know.
Well, it's always good to know where the rigging is going and everything, and Pick points at the scar that on her face.
Oh.
These things can get a little heavy, and you'd better pay mind to your surroundings and everything when someone's shifting the sails. But yeah, they explain that it is essentially piloted by a helm, a magical chair in the command deck, and just requires a spellcaster of any kind to man the chair, and they're the one who, their magical power propels the ship.
Guy in the chair.
You hear that,
You know,
John? You get to be a battery.
I was gonna say I'm a magic user of one sort.
Yeah, actually, I guess 2 of the 4 could do it, but
Oh, yeah, that's true.
yeah, so you not only apparently power it, but also control it. Very similar to a Rigger in Shadowrun, actually, it turns out, but we'll get to that. These 2 are not spellcasters, so they don't know what it's like. They're just describing it, but so you'll need a spellcaster who mans the helm. You'll probably need a few crew to man each of these weapons if you get in any bad situations.
Oh, that's why they're standing in front of them.
Helps to have some people to man the sails to help with maneuverability a little bit. But yeah, you could actually just fly or pilot a ship with one person if you needed to.
Foreshadowing?
Yeah, let the guy with 7 hit points run it.
As long as they're a spellcaster, that is. Other than that, they explain. Well, I see some of you are spacers, but to those of you who haven't been in space, well, how do I explain gravity? Well, you know how when you're in the water you float and don't sink, or you don't always sink?
Unless you're a witch. Yep.
Therefore, made of wood.
Yeah, well, by that metaphor, in space, everyone is a witch.
And no one can hear you scream.
Except, well, within an air bubble. That's the other thing, and... Oh, here's how to put it. So also you can drown underwater. The same is true in space because there's no air there, except that everything that's large enough has some gravity and attracts some air to it. So a ship, it'll keep an air bubble for a while at least.
Sounds awful.
And that's why it floats. Okay. I get it now.
Well, no, it floats because there's no gravity in space, but it generates some gravity, and so you will fall
Right.
to the bottom of the deck and
Wait a minute. If there's no gravity in space, how is the ship making gravity in space?
Magic.
it's
Jeez,
Well-
you should know that.
any object that's large enough will generate some gravity, so not just planets like we're used to, which we fall on planets, but also a ship, once it's out away from a planet, will generate its own gravity, so you won't fall off it.
Powered by belief. So if you don't think about it, it works.
Oh.
But if you think too hard,
Wouldn't that be
it crashes.
Sure, whatever works, except, no, actually it's not powered by belief, but it just happens. However, you should be aware that there is a gravity plane, which you can see down here. The weird thing is in space,
It might be on a different.
There's
layer,
no-
'cause I think I remember this picture.
Yeah, I don't think it shows.
Yeah, it's not showing the
plane.
gravity plane. I think that might be on the GM layer.
oh, okay. Actually, there's another. So actually, they take out on a clipboard a little diagram.
Well, that looks familiar to somebody who's played Baldur's Gate.
It's one of those. There's the gravity plane, right?
So, this is what it looks like, and it'll make more sense the first time you.
So does that mean we'd
get on a
stick to
ship
the other
and-
side of the ship if we went out?
That's
So, yes,
yeah.
exactly. Which way is up depends on where you are. So, if you're on one side of the center of gravity, down is this way, but if you're on the other side, the center of gravity goes down the other way.
And if you're right here, you just bounce back and forth. Boing, boing, boing.
Exactly.
So try not to do that.
And gravity and air will extend some distance out from the ship itself, but I wouldn't go too far out there without a rope, because then you might slip outside the gravity and air envelope, and then you will probably die.
No.
Sorry, I'm not used to explaining this to non-spacers very well.
So would Ubalik turn into a gas
No, I can't turn into a gas. I don't think.
if you exited the gravity envelope?
Oh. The liquid that separates from the cornstarch.
Well, I think he's still a liquid, but yeah, I guess it would behave very similarly.
Let's not find out.
Yeah, let's not find out. So, yeah, any questions?
Nope. What's next on the checklist? Did I graduate?
Can we have a blue outfit yet? Red is definitely not gonna work.
We don't want to be wearing red when the enemies come.
No.
Red is the
So,
color
what?
of rage and blood. It suits perfectly.
You have to clean it less.
Looks like It's just
Oh, yeah.
Spelljammer training in the Nexus and then the gymnasium.
The assault.
Right, we gotta salt the gymnasium.
That's where they salt. Oop.
No!
Oh no!
I can't play too much later, Chris. Just let
Okay.
you know it's
When do you need to stop?
quarter after would probably be the best bet. Gives me a few minutes to
Okay.
change and get out of here.
Okay. Okay, so where to then?
Well, what was the next thing on the list? Some more training, right?
Basic
guess I
trick.
would say-
No, weapons next.
Friends.
Mr. Blip.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we received
Collect
weapons.
service weaponry from Mr. Blip in stores. Oh, back to the stores.
Dun, dun, dun,
We were
dun.
there before.
Actually,
Is that what we
you
just
already
did?
did that, and
Yeah.
I'm counting
Oh.
the vouchers as the weapons or whatever.
I see.
All right, so basic training is next then.
More
Okay.
VR.
Basic training might. Okay, we could. That might take longer, so I might recommend the gymnasium,
Sure.
or we could wait until next time.
Gymnasium sounded like it would be harder if it's a whole course. Is it an obstacle course?
Okay.
No, it's an
Basic.
assault course. It says it right there. We walk down and they throw stuff at us.
Do we
Okay.
assault it? Do we put salt down to keep witches out?
And pour oobleck.
No.
Oobleck. Why are you putting us outside the ship? That's rude.
If the Spelljammer is made of wood, then it's a witch.
Mm-hmm.
We should burn the Spelljammer.
Well, we have to find out if it's a witch first, which means we need to build a bridge out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Or we could
It's a
weigh
crucial
it,
step.
see if it weighs as much as a duck.
The duck, yeah.
Right.
Where's Mark when we need him?
Okay,
See a
so
I open it.
you are at the gymnasium, and
Oh my.
oh my,
Are those explosions?
Molten candle wax?
Explosions!
Buttery
Popcorn?
popcorn?
Buttery popcorn.
You tell who thinks with their stomachs out of us.
I do a lot of thinking then.
well, it looks like explosions, actually. Yeah, there's a sign that says basically just get to the end, follow the path, and don't die.
Just caution, live ammunition.
Yeah, and in fine print, illusory.
Oh. Well, then I'm not so scared.
But- It looks like your first task is to get through this hallway to a door, so all of you roll initiative.
Click at the tracker first. Or is it?
It looks like it's
My
clear.
thing is just really laggy, apparently.
No, I
Yeah,
see
no,
a lot of things on there.
A
Yeah.
lot of
I have all the numbers
no
from-
tokens on it. Lots of numbers.
Oh, weird. Okay. It just shows me, you. Okay, reroll, I guess.
I rolled a 2 again. Are you fucking serious?
I rolled 2 ones in a row for damage.
Oh,
Okay, well, Hildy, it looks like you muster up the courage to go first, so, start running and make a con save. Assuming you do start running.
Where's the save? Where are the saves on this?
There with your attributes. It's the second box.
Oh, you just click the attribute? Oh, the
Box is this save on it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah, so Hilty makes it look easy, just kind of makes a mad dash through it, not looking at the explosions, seemingly not even affected by the noise, just sails on
Guys
through.
don't look at explosions.
They
Exactly.
watch as Star Wars burns behind them. or ignore as Star Wars burns behind them.
Oobleck,
Making
you're
a
next.
run for it. You said it.
So make a con save.
Oh.
Oof.
I hit every explosion on the way down.
Well, not
Looks like
every
I'm aiming for
explosion.
it.
You managed to miss the first few, but then you ran not quite
Got
right
tiles
into
diving
one.
into a water sprinkler.
But one goes off just in front of you, knocking you back to the start of the course. So you're kind of sprawled out on the ground there, though not too hurt. Kaylin.
Yay!
Join me.
So yeah, yours goes about the same. You get a little bit further before suddenly one pops up right in front of you, and that sweet buttery popcorn sends you flying back to the beginning.
Well, if someone's going to send you back to the beginning, it might as well be buttery popcorn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tharthus, are you gonna show them how it's done?
Yes.
It would appear so.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, you are. Okay, yeah, so like Hilty, Tharthus just kind of expertly dodges and weaves and dodges again as explosions pop up every which way, and none of them seem to hit. It's about then that you see someone come up behind you. Oh, you're here.
I wave excitedly.
It's like golf. Should we let them play through?
Yeah.
Well, now I'm a boy. Now I'm a boy. Does she recognize me?
Do you look similar?
Similar, like maybe brother and sister.
Perception roll?
Yeah, one.
Weren't you a girl?
Where is the stat? Huh, you look familiar. Do you have a twin here?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Unfortunately, she was kicked out of the.
out of
she
what
was-
was that?
She was kicked out of the program.
Oh. Well, why?
She was the slower of the two of us.
Make a deception roll.
Sure. He just likes to lie. It's actually in my character thing. He lies.
Nice. You know what? I'll give you inspiration for that.
Aw, thanks.
Actually, that would be the second inspiration you would get since you persuaded her to go away before.
Well, you only get one.
true. Oh. Huh. Well, that's... You kind of hear her say under her breath, oh, well, that's too bad. I was hoping she could show me where she does her hair. How she does her hair.
Well, after you.
Well, since it doesn't look like you've been very successful, she kind of points to, her droid, TPK, show him how it's done. However, Hilty, it's your turn first.
Do I just wait here or step into the next room?
You can step into the next room, which looks like it's a set of moving, levitating platforms over pools of loudly electrified water. So you can make either athletics or acrobatics checks to try to get to the other side. I'll just move you in so you can see there's a door off to your left.
Athletics it goes.
Okay, yeah, you just kind of, without even stopping, you just bound one to another like a Super Mario Brothers player using a hack. And you get to the end. Oobleck, you have the chance to go first and retry the popcorn course.
Try. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, you do pretty well this time. Manage not to get blown up. In fact, you expertly dodge a
I make
few.
myself thinner. Like as an explosion goes off, I just kind of like ooze.
The blast causes you to
Yeah,
ripple.
yeah. It's a slow motion scene. As you see the reflection of the explosion in my glistening blue skin.
Okay, Kaylin, are you going?
Well, guys, sound effects.
Yeah.
Kaylin, are you letting them go first?
Yes.
Okay, TPK. The person, not the event. There is not, in fact, a TPK happening for the second time this adventure.
Well, only one of us.
Yeah, only one of us
down.
went down, yeah. It wasn't a TPK.
Yeah, and then the ship exploded,
It was just a PK.
so that killed
Well,
all of us.
That was kind of out
It was
of
a
our hands.
PPK.
A Walter
what?
Yes,
PPK?
a Walter PPK, yep.
So yeah, TPK
What?
99 kind of expertly runs across doing the sprinting with your hands moving like this with thumbs outstretched. Seems unperturbed by the popcorn, as it were.
So he Naruto ran with his arms straight back.
Okay, Darthus. Okay, yeah, you pretty expertly hop across these platforms. Amphibious are Argus Yankee basically amphibians?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so either.
Well, regardless, you hop amphibian like across those platforms. Hilty, you
Athletics and not
see that another robot has joined the fray behind you. But there is another door right ahead of you.
Saw blades?
Yes, something like that. Not quite. Just a spinning wheel of maces that you need to swing from ropes through. So this is a dex save.
Dex save. Okay.
Wow. So yeah, you just kind of take hold and sail on straight through, and you could have sworn there was a sort of George of the Jungle sort of yelling, but a little bit more
The
tinny.
Wilhelm scream. Oh, that's different.
Yes. But the Wilhelm from Borderlands 2. Oobleck, you see that electrified
Yes.
lake beneath you.
And I'm two options, and they're both exactly the same. So I'm going to use my athletics. Believe it or not, I have athletics. Oh, terrible. Or maybe not.
Well, that is still enough. So you have a little bit of trouble there. You barely make it, and on the last one you almost miss and have to grab on to the ledge with your pseudopods, but you haul yourself up.
Does he get a bonus to stealth rolls when in water?
I should.
He
Not this
should.
water, though. This is electrified water.
Or in Jello, even better.
He has a bonus to stealth rolls in gelatinous cubes. That's not helpful.
All right.
No one can see
Where am
me
I?
in
Am I
here.
over here now?
Yeah. So, Kaelin, are you going to brave the gauntlet of popcorn?
I take it she didn't want to, huh?
Well, she will. See, just do what my bodyguard does, and you should just be just fine, she says. After you.
Initiative is not helpful. How about I roll save instead? There we go.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, this time you do it with style, so, you don't look at the explosions. You get across.
Hey, that water's electrified.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not high enough level to be resistant to.
Okay. So first TPK has a go and isn't quite as graceful as the lambs, but definitely makes it on the first try. Let's see, and Vina is actually right behind you, Kaelin. Not quite as graceful and stylish, but close. Zarthus.
I was better.
I will go through the door. Yeah, and then what, I have to make a dex save?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, you expertly swing your way through the spinning wheel of maces and are not whacked.
yeah, that's good.
And Hilty, you make it to the last room where what you see is a slippery pole with a gong at the top. You'll need to make an athletics check to make it. Okay, once again, Hilty in fact seems to relish the touch of grease and could use a bit of oiling. and easily hauls itself up to the top and rings the gong. Oobleck.
I pronounce
Black
it that.
is going to Dex save dive his way through this obstacle course of spinning blades. Oh. Wow. That's a bad roll for a 5. +5.
Oof. So you're sailing your way through. You get through the first round of it, and the second, and the third, and the fourth. But then the last one you're about to get through, and one comes up and just whacks you in the face, sending you flying back to the beginning.
I don't like the way this thing works.
Okay, Kaylin.
I don't like this. I'm not made for such things. So it's a save again, right?
It is acrobatics or athletics.
Oh.
Well, even a wizard needs to know how to keep themselves alive, Venus says behind you.
Yes, they do. Good luck!
In space, everything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Captain Murphy said that.
I did roll a 19, so.
So yeah, you gracefully flip your way across the different platforms and make your way to the other side. So now they are going. That's a +2 and +2, so not a lot of. Oof. Oof. Okay, so first, TPK is trying to get through the maces, and on maybe the second one gets smacked back to seem terribly harmed, seems to be pretty stoutly built, but not as flexible as you'd think. Vina, on the other hand,
His height is a disadvantage. He dangled too low from the rope. I'm clearly superior design.
she just jumps to the first platform and just plops down in the water and gets shocked. And embarrassed, kind of pulls herself out at the start. Darthus, you face the slippery pole.
That's what she said.
What do I have to do? Make athletics?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, you've experienced weightlessness before, and, well, granted, so has Hilty, but, you effectively recreate weightlessness with the speed of your ascent, and ring the gong.
Alright.
Yeah,
So-
he propels himself from the bottom and allows the grease to let him slide directly up.
Hilty is already finished. Oobleck.
Black's gonna try again. Oh my god!
I can imagine being next to Oobleck taking bludgeoning damage, like being in front row to see Gallagher.
Gallagher.
Yes.
Are you ready to smash some fruit?
So yeah, you got smacked again and thrown straight into TPK.
Thank you.
No problem. I live to serve.
I either have to go or we have to like roll faster.
Okay. Kaylin, your turn. Okay. Yeah, you expertly weave your way in between the maces.
Ding, 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 ding.
Let's see how they do. Okay, this time they both succeed. Vina is remarkably dexterous this time. Tharsis is done. Okay, Oobleck.
Oh, Black, one more try. Come on. That's what I was looking for.
Okay, yeah, this time you're just kind of every time a mace comes at you, you bend instead and just kind of slide right on by it. Let it graze you. Kaylin, you have the pole.
Yeah, I
That's
do.
what she said.
What am I supposed to do with this? What roll?
Athletics to scale the pole.
That's not a good one for me.
Ooh. Yeah, you get close, but as you get toward the top, you're getting a little tired and your upper body starts to give out, and then it starts getting really slippery. Palms sweaty, arms spaghetti, you know the rest.
Like prom night. Got it.
Wow.
Ooh. TPK ought to have a short somewhere because he grabs on, takes two, climbs up, and then promptly slips and falls on his face. Vina has better luck swinging through the maces. Oobleck, your turn with the pole.
Athletics, you said?
Remember, be one with the grease, Uvlek.
Athletics.
Okay, yeah, it's a little difficult, but you manage to compensate for the fluids and get to the top.
Compensate for the fluids.
That's what she said.
Okay, and Kaylin, you're the last one here. Oof. Okay, yeah, you also did not do so well, and you land with a painful thump on your rear, taking 2 points of damage, which I've applied. The other two, okay, TPK passes with flying colors, Vina falls, but a little more gracefully than you. So, one last try, Kaylin.
Wait. Ooh. I sent a pseudopod down to grab you.
I die.
You flunk out of the academy.
Yeah, you don't quite die, but wow, okay, Vina isn't doing so well either. But we'll leave it at that, so everyone else gets inspiration as well.
Yeah.
Hey, why is my inspiration? Oh, wait a minute, it's not gone.
Where? Oh,
Right above
okay.
initiative.
And I apologize, it went a little longer than expected, but
I'll just get a speeding ticket.
I blame
And
the
as you-
rolls.
Right?
as you can tell, this was kind of made to show new players the ropes of how to do rolls and stuff,
fine.
but
It's fun.
kind of a fun montage as well, so.
Ooh, God, it's gonna
You
be a long
completed
night.
your training montage.
Woohoo! Next time we will do our other
Mostly.
basic training.
Do it in a montage.
All right, I'm gonna stop this streaming
Basic
then if we are
training
done for
montage.
today, which we have to be because I have to go.